Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our National Junior Framework webinar. I'm Gavin Forrester, the Participation Manager in Safeguarding Lead at Scottish Golf, and I'm delighted to say we have over 200 clubs on tonight's call. The purpose of this evening's call is to allow club officials and junior organisers to see firsthand how the new National Junior Framework, which has been developed over the last 18 months, can enhance your junior section. The framework is a one-stop shop that will enable your club to plan, fund, manage and grow your junior section in one place as part of your affiliation fee. The platform will be made live shortly, and I'll be giving you an interactive preview of the site's key features and how they can benefit junior golf for your club. Before we get started, I would again like to thank the wide range of partners who've been part of our consultation on the junior framework, including junior organisers from across the country, PGA professionals and volunteer coaches, the Paul Laurie and Stephen Gallagher Foundations, the PGA, Junior Golf Scotland, Children's Golf Trust, the R&A and the Golf Foundation. So without further delay, we're just going to get started, and I'm going to share with you my screen, which will take you to the homepage of our new junior site. So if I scroll down a little bit, you'll see some information there on our ongoing commitment to junior golf. And below that, there are some different icons. And these are the 6 different pillars of our new National Junior Framework. An idea around the framework is it's flexible and allows you, the club, to tap into the pillars and support that suits your needs. Back in 2019, myself and Alan Martin from the PGA delivered a national consultation on junior golf. We spoke to many clubs, volunteers and coaches about the need to support them with junior golf and some of the barriers they were facing in growing the game. One of the big takeaways that came from that exercise was there's no silver bullet. There was no one singular national programme we could create that was going to meet everyone's needs. So rather than developing one programme, what we've done is we've developed a national framework. And within that framework, there sit 6 different pillars. Each pillar offers something unique that your club can tap into. So we've got the Learn to Golf programme, which is a new coaching programme. We've got golf in schools, events and competitions, funding and support, safe golf and education and training. And as I mentioned, it's up to you which pillar you'd like to engage with to support, complement and enhance your programme. So what I'll do shortly is I'll give you an overview of some of the key features within a few of the pillars. I'll then talk you through the registration and login process to our new platform. And then I'll take you behind the scenes to let you see some of the resources, the tools and the different programs that you can access, the functionality that you can access as part of our new offering. So I'm going to start with Learn to Golf. And if I just tap on the Find Out More button, what that'll do is take me to a page which gives some information about the Learn to Golf programme. So one of the big things that we heard from clubs during the forums was they wanted more opportunities for young people to learn the game out on the course, in addition to learning the skills. So what we've done is we've worked with a team of PGA professionals to develop the Learn to Golf programme, which is a 5-stage programme that allows juniors to play their way through 5 progressive levels. These are all related to on-course competencies within each level. The juniors will receive some rewards as they complete each level. There's also a parent account as well, where they can track their progress. They can unlock some trick shot videos as they pass through each level and receive some online trophies for different behaviours as well. We've also got an offering for clubs and coaches as part of the site where you can log in and create a Learn to Golf account. That will give you access to content. So we have over 170 fun games and activities you can use as part of your programme. And we have an online session plan builder tool as well, allowing you to quickly create and customise your own session plans and share these with other Learn to Golf users and your fellow coaches as well. We also have a communication tool and a function where you can manage the progress of your players. I'm going to give you a bit more information about that shortly. So if I tap on the menu button at the left-hand side, you can see this opens up a menu here where I can navigate my way around the different pillars within the site, the different pillars within the framework. So I'm just going to go through a few more of these before we have a login. So this next one is the events and competitions pillar. So if I scroll down here, you can see the 3 different offerings as part of our events and competitions. So the first one we have over the left-hand side is the Junior Skills Challenge. So I'm sure many people will be familiar with the drive, chip and putt they do at the Masters each year. So it's a very similar concept. Clubs can log in through their account and they can register to take part in this event. We will then send you out a competition pack, and you can also access digital resources from your club account. You can then deliver skills challenge events as many times as you want throughout the year. You can then upload your junior scores into a national leaderboard, a live score centre, where your juniors can compete against other boys and girls in different age categories across the country. And we've got some exciting prizes in place for the top 5 boys and girls, the age category, at the end of the season. We've then got the Golf Sixes programme. So working in partnership with the Golf Foundation, the RNA, we're delighted to say that we have over 100 clubs already signed up to the Golf Sixes leagues for 2021. And this gives young people an opportunity to take part in teams in a short format using a scramble format over 6 holes. The website will host live league tables, allowing parents and young people to go on and to follow the narrative of their team, their club throughout the season. And then over the right-hand side here, we've got the Scottish Junior Flag Championship. So we're delighted to be working in partnership with the Paul Laurie Stephen Gallagher Foundation in Junior Golf Scotland. So within this event, clubs again can register through their online account. We'll then post you out a competition pack where you get some flags, manuals and scorecards, and you can then deliver flag events as part of your programme to your juniors. You can also select a team which will represent your club taking part against other teams in a regional event. The top team in each regional event will go through to a national final at Gleneagles in August. So again, this event offers a pathway of competition, but more importantly, it provides you, the club, with the skills, knowledge and resource to deliver these events as part of your ongoing junior programme in addition to your coaching activities. I really hope these will be an opportunity for young people to get out on the course, develop and learn the game. If I come over to the menu button again, I'm just going to scroll down onto the next pillar, which is looking at funding and support. And I know we had a number of questions in advance of this evening around what funding options will be available to your club as part of our national and junior framework. So delighted to bring these 3 funds. So the first one that we have here is the Club Hire Fund. And this was an idea that was brought to us by Ian Butcher from Strathmore Golf Club. And there's a fantastic video of Ian on the website explaining what the Club Hire Fund is all around. In essence, it's a match funding programme. So it allows clubs to apply for either 250, 500 or 750 pounds, and we will then match fund that. You can take those funds and purchase sets of golf equipment, which you can then rent out to juniors and newcomers, and taking away that cost barrier that's sometimes associated with the game. It also gives parents a bit of a try before they buy if their son or daughter is new to the game. It also gives clubs a sustainable income, so you can charge the juniors, say, £25 a year for the club rental. And again, you'll be bringing that income each year, which you can reinvest into more clubs at the end of the season or do some regripping and repairing. I'm also delighted to announce we are bringing back the Roving Pro Fund again, which I know is a much valued fund for many of our clubs that don't have access to a resident PGA professional. So this will allow clubs to apply for up to 20 hours worth of coaching time from a pro, which can be split between junior coaching and also adult get into golf beginner coaching as well. In addition to that, we've set aside some more funds to support those clubs that are more rural and remote with the additional cost they might have in getting a pro out to their club. We've also got the HSBC Golf Routes, so working in partnership with the Golf Foundation, this will offer clubs up to £1,000 to develop school to club links. We heard a lot during the junior forums about some of the barriers clubs were having in relation to school links, and this fund aims to tackle those barriers. So it will support areas such as equipment, coaching, marketing, and also transport costs as well, getting those pupils from the school back to the club. And then over here, we've got some information about case studies. So we've been fortunate enough to film some clubs over the past 18 months who have done a fantastic job at growing their junior section. And we've brought these to life through our case studies. So you can have a look at those and get some top tips and inspiration for things that you might want to replicate at your own club. If I go back to the menu option, I will then select a pillar. So we'll do one more. We'll have a look at Safe Golf before going into the login and registration. So in addition to the coaching, the funding, the events, it's really important that we keep safeguarding at the heart of everything we're doing. And we have a new Safe Golf accreditation program that's available to your clubs and to your safeguarding officers as well. So through your club account, you'll be able to work through the 3 sections of the accreditation program. And this will give you absolute clarity on what you need to have in place to meet your moral and legal obligations around safeguarding young people. Once you apply, that will be sent through to us at Scottish Golf via your account. We can either provide feedback, or we can approve your account or approve your accreditation, and you'll be able to download a certificate from your account proving that you have met the highest standards of safeguarding within the sport. And that's something that you can share with parents and local authority partners such as schools. We've also got the safeguarding training. So for anyone who is working and volunteering in our affiliated clubs, there's no charge, no cost to attending safeguarding training. So we provide a number of courses, both the basic course and the course for safeguarding officers. So you can access these via the virtual classroom and book on in that page. And then over at the right-hand side, we've got some information about safeguarding resources. So a one-stop shop for you to access all your policies, procedures, guidance, and template. And as you work through the Safe Golf accreditation, you might be signposted to that section there if there's something that you don't have in place. So there's no need for clubs to invent anything, reinvent the wheel. All the information, resource you need is in that section. If I tap on the menu button, again, we've got some information about golf in schools, which I'll share later on. And we have a pillar down here around education and training. So in addition to the safeguarding training, we're also facilitating a junior organizer induction module via Hive, our online learning platform, where these junior organizers, conveners can connect with other clubs, get access to some tools, resources, role descriptors, development plans, and other things that you can use to complement and support your program. We also have information about the PGA coaching courses, so the level 1 and level 2, and we are hopeful that we'll be able to get those courses back up and running in the second half of the year. If I go to the top of the menu, you can see I've got the login and the registration buttons. So if you're visiting the site for the first time in your club, you can register an account for your club, and that'll be done through the main junior contact, your junior organizer convener. And once you register for an account as a club, you can then apply for the funding, register for the events, and access to programs such as Safe Golf and Learn to Golf. If you're a club that's delivering Learn to Golf, your coaches and parents can also access that and register. Again, coaches will be able to get some of the resource and tools. And again, safeguarding officers can also register to access the club's Safe Golf accreditation. So I'm going to tap on the login button, and I'm just going to run through with you the login process using my account. So once you've already registered for the site, you'll just pop in your details and your login credentials. And then that'll take you through to a dashboard page. You'll have some basic details about your club, an opportunity to change, update your password, and also to update or upload your logo as well. So if you're delivering the Learn to Golf program, you can upload your logo. That'll appear on the parents page and also the coach's account as well. If I tap over to the left-hand side, the menu button, what that does is it opens up a club menu. So previously, when I was navigating around the site, I was in the main menu and I was able to access information about the 6 different pillars. But once you log in as a club, you're now able to access the club menu. And this is where you can apply for the funding, the events, and get the resources and programs. So what I'm going to do now is just take you through each of these and give you an insight into some of the functionality, resource, and tools you'll be able to access. So if I click on the Access Learn to Golf, first of all, That will take me through to a home page or to a dashboard page here where I have all the different pillars or all the different areas within the Learn to Golf program. And like the junior framework, this is very flexible. So it allows you to select the bits that you want to enhance your program. So if we have a look at a few of these, first of all, we've got the resource center. So if I go into the resource center, you can see I've got 3 tabs along the top. I've got the coaching resources, games and activities, and videos. So if I scroll down a bit, you can see I then can download some documents in relation to the club guide and also information about each of the 5 different levels as well. So what content would you want to deliver to players within that level? And it's not just about delivering the golf skills, it's about the holistic approach. So the fundamental movement skills, mind matters, so elements such as perseverance, effort, and goal setting. And then down at the bottom here, we also have some information about a parents and carers guide. So if you tap on the view icon at the right-hand side, that will just open up the PDF, the document. You can download it as well. And again, this might be something that you want to share with parents. That work's already done for you. So what is the Learn to Golf program? What's involved in the content? And importantly, what does that pathway look like? And I mentioned earlier on, it was all about on-course competencies. So you can see there how that young person could complete level 1 and move on to level 2. So if I come out of here, I'm going to go back up to the top screen. I'm going to tap on the Games and Activities tab. So we've been working with a number of PGA professionals over the last year, and we've put together over 170 fun games and activities which you can access and which you can use as part of your program. The way these are displayed is you've got a big table on this page here, and it sets it out in terms of activity name, what level of the program that activity is suitable for, the core modules such as golf skills or fundamental movement skills, and a function to rate each activity as well. If you want some more information, you can tap on the view icon at the right-hand side, and that'll pop up a little window giving you some further information about safety points, description, and an illustration of each activity as well. Because there's a lot of content there, you can filter. So you can select what module of the program you want. Is it a warm-up, a main activity, or cool down? What level of the program, the name, and the rating as well. So if I go to the top, I can just click on this Learn to Golf icon, and that'll take me back to my main dashboard. Next thing I want to show you is the Plan a Session tool. So we appreciate that coaches are very busy. You're already giving up time to deliver your session. So what we wanted to do was to create a tool which will save you time on planning your session as well, and hopefully make planning more fun and enjoyable. So when you come into this section, you can see the 3 different components of any coaching session: your warm-up, main activity, and cool down. And as I scroll down, again, I've got access to all the games and activities within the program. Again, I can use the filter button if I'm looking for anything specific or want to narrow my search. So what I'll do is I'll give you a quick demonstration, a quick run through of how to create a session and what the system allows you to do. So you can search for a warm-up. We're on first of all. So again, you can click on the view icon, and once you're happy with your activity, you can just tap on the add icon at the right-hand side, and that will then add the game and activity into your session plan. Once you're happy with that, you can click next, and that will then take me on to the next part of my session, which is the main activities. So again, you can go up and down the list looking at the games and activities that are available. Once you're happy with your selection, you can just click on the add icon. And for speed tonight, I'm just going to choose these 2 activities there. And once we're happy with that, we can then move on to the cool down, which is the final part of my session. Again, you can go up and down the list, or you can use the filter function. And once you've found your activity, you can add that one into the system. Once you do that, you then tap on next, and that takes you to a review screen. Here, you can see all the activities that you've selected as part of your session. If you want to remove anything, you can tap on the X and remove that. And you can just go into your warm-up, main activities, or cool down and select something else. Once you're happy with your selection, you can scroll down to the bottom half of the screen where you can see a summary of what's available. So a summary of what level of program is that suitable for, approximate time of your session, so it adds up the time for based on the activities you've selected, and also a list of the equipment that you'll need as well. We come over to the left-hand side of the page, and I can now personalize my plan. So I can give my plan a name. I can put in some objectives, and I can also select an age range of from and to, and the number of young people, juniors, I'm going to expect to attend. Down at the bottom here, we've got a couple of options. So if you tick this option here, you can share your session plan with all the other Learn to Golf users on the system. So there's ready-made session plans for you to grab and go. You can tick this box here if you want to share your session plan with only your club coaches. So if it's a weekend session, it's a Friday night and it's your turn to plan the session, you can come in here, create that, tap on the share with club coaches, and those fellow coaches will be able to access that session through their own account. If I unclick here, that means I'm not sharing the session with anyone and it's just available to me privately. Once I'm happy with everything, I'll then tap the save button, and that'll take me through to this section here where I can see the plan that I've just put together. I can edit that, I can view that, and as well as that, I can tap on the download button here. And what the system does is it takes that session and puts it into a nice PDF document. We've got your session plan all ready and made for you. And you can print that off, or you can have it on your phone or whatever, and take that along to your coaching session and use that to deliver. So hopefully that will save people a lot of time in relation to putting their plans together. If I come back out to the Learn to Golf dashboard, I'm just going to jump back in the Save Sessions folder or section. So again, you've got My Sessions, so a list of different sessions you've created will be saved in here. You can tap on the Edit button. So if you've delivered a session, you think, well, actually the cooldown didn't go particularly well, you can remove that and replace it with something else and then save it. You've then got the Shared Sessions tab. So this is where all those sessions available to all Learn to Golf users will sit. And as you can see, we've created one here just to get you started. And then you've also got your club sessions as well. So this is where all the session plans will go that you share with your fellow club coaches. So again, going back out to our Learn to Golf dashboard, and we've got the Submit Your Activity section. So any games activities you can't see, you can let us know and submit those and we'll get them added to the system. We've got a messaging service that you can connect with and send update reports or anything like that to the parents through their club account. We've also got a Manage Players section as well. So if you are having players or parents sign up, and what will happen is when the parent signs up, the child's name will appear here. You can then tap on the Edit button to move them through the program and award online trophies as well. So for those kids that aren't perhaps going through levels 1 to 5 as quick, they can still achieve through those online trophies, which are around things such as behavior, perseverance, effort, things that they can control. So hopefully that keeps them motivated and retained. So much like the framework, Learn to Golf is flexible. You don't have to deliver the program that we've set out. If you want to tap in to access some of the games or to use the session plan builder tool, you're more than welcome to do that. So it's about using that to meet your needs. If I tap on the menu button to the left-hand side, you can see it opens up my club menu again, and we'll just have a look at the next section. So the next part is the golf and school resources. So in addition to the funding program, we've got a number of downloadable resources here. So we've got an extracurricular program. So if you're delivering any lunchtime or after school clubs, we've got some content there that you might want to look at. We've also got curricular game cards and activities as well. So how we can take that learning from the class back out into the club. So again, some ideas, inspiration on these downloadable documents. Going back into my menu tab, the next I can see on my list are the 3 different events. So the Skills Challenge, the Flag Championship, and Golf Sixes. So when you first click on one of these events, it'll take you to a compete page or a participation page where you can see a list of the 3 events that we have here. There's Golf Sixes, Skills Challenge, and Flag Championship. And don't worry that the Golf Sixes says close. The reason it does is because we're taking registrations through an external site at the moment, but we'll be using this site going forward. So as you can see in my account here, I have entered the Junior Skills Challenge, so it has the entered at the top right-hand corner, and I have a details button as well. So when you first come in, you will see the event here, and you can tap on the participate button, and that will allow you to register your club for that event. Once your registration has been approved, we'll then give you a notification through an email, and your club account will also be updated. So you can come back here and you'll see your button has now changed from participate to details. And once you tap on that, you then open up the different resources that will be available to you to support you with delivering that event, in addition to the competition pack we sent out. So lots of resources here, scorecards, score sheets. We've also got the club manual as well, which gives you some information on the event, how to set up, formatting, rules, scoring, etc. You can also see within the Junior Skills Challenge, we've got the functionality to upload results as well. So allow your juniors to track their progress. And as I said before, they can do this event as many times as they want. To make this easy for you, you can either upload results manually, one at a time, using this section here, or you can perform a bulk upload. So we provide a template file for you in the download section. You can upload your results en masse. Once you've done that, all your players' names and their scores will appear in the view results section. So you can do that as many times. If you upload a new result for your player, that will just overwrite the existing data and update their score. Or you can actually update the scores on your account as well. So you can see there's little arrows next to each of the numbers here. So if player B scored a bit higher in driving, I can just tap on that and move that up. And as you can see, the total changes and the leaderboard at the front end will also update as well. So if I go to the back button there, and I can tap on view results, this will take me to the front-facing part of the website where I can access the Junior Skills Challenge leaderboard. So I said before, you're able to filter by age group, by gender, rankings by national and also local authority as well, and club name. So you could set your juniors a target to perhaps finish in the top 20, nationally, or top 10 local authority by the end of the year. And they can come on, they can check their scores, and they can do that competition as many times as they want. And we've also got, as I said, some exciting prizes available for them as well. If I go back into my menu, I'm going to go to the next section here, which is around apply for funding. And this gives you an overview of the 3 funding applications you can apply for. So you have Roving Pro, Club Hire, and the HSBC Golf Routes. So if I have a look at this, you can see the Apply Now button. So that takes you through to an online form. We've got downloads. You can download some club guidance. So how much funding is available, what are the timescales. And at the end of the season, you can tap on the evaluation button and you can let us know how the project or how the fund has gone. Moving down the list, and then going to take a quick look at the Safe Golf accreditation. And you can see in my account that I've set up here that my accreditation has been approved. So you'll work your way through your accreditation. Once you're approved, you'll be a certified expiring date. And you can also download a certificate from your account as well. When you first come to do the application, there are 3 sections, and you can save the sections at any point. You can also go up and down. You'll notice an information icon next to each question. Again, you can tap on that, and that will give you some information about what we're looking for, and an area where you can download some resources if you don't already have a template or a policy in place. And then down at the very bottom here, we've got the education and training part. So in here, we've got request a workshop. So if there's anything you want to attend, you can't see at the front end, you can go on there. We've also got access to Hive. So shortly, we'll be launching Hive for our junior organisers. Again, that will give them an opportunity to log on, connect with other clubs. And that was one of the big things, the junior forums, people saying they wanted to connect with other clubs around the country, curious as to what clubs are doing. And that'll give an opportunity to do that, as well as access some of the resources. So hopefully that provides a very kind of quick overview of what's available as part of our junior framework. And as you can see as well, what we've developed is very club-centric. It's flexible as well. So it's about you accessing the pillars and the programs that's going to support your club and complement and enhance your current program. The other thing to mention as well is there's no additional cost to anything that you've seen tonight, be that the merchandise, the competition packs, the resources, the events, the funding, the technology, everything is included as part of your club's affiliation. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm now going to bring this evening's webinar to a close, and I hope you found the session useful. We look forward to working with you as you sign up to the National Junior Framework. I'm now delighted to announce that our framework is live for all attendees, and you can sign up and register your club at www.scottishjuniorgolf.org. That's www.scottishjuniorgolf.org. A further follow-up email with all the details will be sent to everyone tomorrow. The team here at Scottish Golf will also be running induction sessions for clubs, coaches and volunteers on some of the programmes highlighted to ensure you have plenty of support and to answer any further questions. So thank you for tuning in. We look forward to working with you all. Stay safe and have a good evening.